I am, I am, I am. I am, I am, I am, and so are you. The ones we say we love the most are the ones who know us the best. There was a terrible night. We ended up referring to it as Hope Night. We had this dog, this shepherd named Hope. And one night after a dance recital, we came home and I became angry with the dog and I became violent and I had murder in my heart for this animal. And before I knew it, I was raging around the house. Somehow my family and the dog got behind a closed door and I just caught myself as I was raising my fist to beat on that door. I know that my true identity is not violence. So that was a huge wake-up call for all of us. Without taking that violence any further, I called a friend who directed me to a therapist. Her name was Penny. In the first several sessions with Penny, I discovered this deep, deep cry in myself. I would cry until I could not breathe. Penny, she said, "Do you know Andy Dufresne?" And I said, "Yeah, Shawshank Redemption." She said, "Yeah, the guy who crawled through a tunnel of shit to come out clean on the other side." She said, "Trav, it's time to start crawling, son." Oh my gosh, and have I ever been crawling? Ever since that terrible night, I adopted a radical gentleness and I detached myself in many ways from the ways I was driving myself forward in this world. There was an internal violence that, of course, was driving me forward, and it just, about 35 years old or so, came to the surface. A book was shared with me by Thich Nhat Hanh called The Art of Power. I remember him just instructing me to breathe, and to breathe again, and to watch that breath, and to say to myself, breathing in, breathing out. I also remember that he asked me to discover this inner child and to nurture that inner child, to hold that inner child, even to go as far as to rock that inner child. It was through a series of gentleness and nurturing exercises that I began to discover a consistent compassion in myself. It took quite some time, and in all reality, it's been difficult because those props, those angry, violent voices that were driving me forward, they served a purpose. They did a job. They were breaking down for a very, very long time. Without them, you have to discover a new way of being in the world. Where do we go when the river rise, when the river rise, when the river rise? Where do we go when the river rise, when the river rise, when the river rise? Rise, yeah. Rise, yeah, yeah. Where do we go when the river rise, when the river rise, yeah? Where do we go when the river rise, when the river rise, when the river rise? When the river rise, when the river rise, oh my Lord, you are so kind. Oh my Lord, you are so kind. Morning to morning, day to day, you reveal your righteous ways. It's your kindness that leads to repentance. It's your love that brings forgiveness. It's your mercy that leads me here to your throne of grace. Your throne of grace. Your throne your throne of grace.